baby! So, a lot of you guys have been asking me lately how I've been doing physically and emotionally, because a few months ago I told you guys that I had Lyme disease. It was a very emotional video for me to put out, and it was also very, very personal, and I remember being so scared to upload it, but I got a tremendous amount of support. You guys were so loving and caring, and you're really a true family, and I haven't really updated you guys on it lately, so I thought that because so many months have gone by, it's time to talk about it again. And it's a bit strange because I'm talking about Lyme disease and I'm wearing a Lyme shirt. I'm wearing a Lyme shirt. That actually wasn't on purpose, believe it or not. It's a little ironic though. Alright, so I just want to start off by saying that the past few months have been horrible, to say the least. I was on so much medication, just an insane amount of medication. I'm actually going to show you guys in a second what I was taking. But I was on a strict diet, so I was gluten-free, sugar-free. I could only eat a certain amount of vegetables and meat, basically. So it was an autoimmune paleo diet, that's what it was called. So every day I would basically have chicken and like broccoli. I couldn't even have certain fruits. I can only have berries, so I would make myself a lot of smoothies each day. While I was on this diet, I lost a lot of weight. Like, I lost about 22 pounds, which was insane, especially in such a short amount of time. Yeah, that's extremely dangerous, guys. Never ever do something like that. Obviously, I didn't do it on purpose, but my body just was so confused by the change that I lost a lot of weight rapidly. And the reason I had to be on gluten-free, sugar-free, all kinds of stuff like that is because the bacteria from the Lyme disease multiplies when you have sugar and wheat in your body. It just like feeds on that stuff. So by taking that away, the bacteria is not able to multiply as quickly and the antibiotics are able to kill them. Now, being on so many antibiotics, I was very, very sick. My body just didn't react well to them. The first couple nights I was vomiting profusely. A lot of the meds gave me this really bad ringing in my ears. I actually still have it right now. It's like this very high-pitched, loud ringing that I can't get rid of. Even when I try and drown it out with music and stuff, it doesn't go away. I was feeling dizzy. I was feeling just tired, just not myself. I was very moody all the time. The antibiotics are just very, very tough on your system. They just like mess with you. Because I was on so much medication, I had to take a blood test every single month. The first blood test I ever got in April was pretty much fine. When I took my blood in May, I had very, very low platelets, which is scary because it means that if I ever got a cut and I started to bleed, my blood would not be able to clot as easily, so I would just like bleed out. So I had very low platelets that were disturbingly low, and I had to go on medication for that, so that's like adding to the medication I already had. And then when I had my third blood test, I found out that my iron was very, very low, so that means that I am anemic right now, which is also very scary, so I'm currently taking some iron supplements. My body has just had it, basically. So before I get into this any further, I kind of want to show you guys the amount of medication I was taking. So let's just pause this conversation and here you go. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the medicine that I took every single day during this treatment. First thing I did when I woke up in the morning is I took a bunch of herbals, which I just kind of put into a glass of water. So I took 8 drops of the Cogni's Detox. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I would drink that. Then I took 7 drops of the Bab2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I took 12 drops of the grapefruit seed extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This stuff is just so slimy, it just comes out really easily. And then here are the pills that I would take at breakfast. Yes, it's still going. So these are all of my breakfast pills. So now let's move on to my lunch pills, which they look a lot bigger than my breakfast pills. Here we go. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and they keep going. Got some pink ones in there this time. So those are my lunch pills. And now we will move on to my dinner pills. Here we go. These ones are pretty much the same as the breakfast pills. And there we go. So if you want to put every single thing that I took in a day on a plate, just a concoction of pills here. This is literally all the pills that I took every single day for 3 months. Can you imagine what this does to your body? It messed me up. And then at night, I would take these all over again, so the same thing that you guys just saw. And then, before I went to bed, I would take my charcoal and I would take, where is my clay? I don't know if I have any more clay. Oh yes, I do. My charcoal and my clay, and I'll show you guys what I did with that. So I would take a glass of water and I would go into my charcoal here, and you basically just put 2 scoops of this. Whoops, sometimes I like take way too much. There we go. Put 2 scoops in there and you mix it up and it literally turns into black water. By the way, the glass is like blue. It's just a design. It's not because there's like blue liquid in there. It's just a design that I like. So yeah, I would literally drink this. Doesn't that look appetizing? And once I had one of these drinks, I'd have a second one. So that was always fun. And now we'll move to the clay that I took. So with the clay, hey Winnie, what's up? So with the clay, it was pretty similar, except I would just take kind of 1 scoop of this and put it in here, and I take this right after my charcoal and I mix it up again. Honestly, this one actually tastes worse than the black one, if you can imagine that, just because it's like literally dirt in your mouth. The texture is horrible. But yeah, then I would have that. Yummy. So as you can tell, it's pretty insane and it's hard for your body to adjust to that. So these meds just made me very, very sick. And I think the fact that I wasn't able to eat a lot of food, it was worse because on an empty stomach, when you're not eating a lot, having this much antibiotics in your system just ruins your stomach. But I don't want this to scare anybody away from taking antibiotics if you have Lyme disease, because it's essential to get rid of the bacteria. It's very important. So while I was on these meds, I was constantly thinking, I'm gonna be cured, I'm gonna be cured, just get through this, Jess. There was just so many, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry this time. Whew. There were so many nights that I remember lying in my bed just thinking, I can't do this anymore. It just really takes a toll on you emotionally. I've always struggled with depression my whole life, and I just think this treatment and just having Lyme disease in general kind of brought that back, and a lot of nights I was very, very sad, and I was really pushing myself to get through it. But luckily I had so much support from my friends and family. You guys have been so supportive that I just told myself I had to do it, and so I did. And I finished my treatment 2 days ago. And when I say finish my treatment, I mean I'm done the antibiotics for now. I'm gonna continue taking a herbal treatment, which is obviously natural and a lot easier on my body. And then in the fall, I'm gonna reevaluate with my doctor and we're gonna see if I have to go on a second treatment of antibiotics. The thing with Lyme disease is it's very, very difficult to get rid of. Basically, if you're bitten, within 3 months, if you have a treatment, it's basically gone out of your body. It's really easy to get rid of if you're diagnosed early on. Unfortunately, I waited about a year. So there was a lot of bacteria in my body. I'm sure there still is some bacteria in my body that I have to get rid of. But for now, I need a break from antibiotics, so I'm going the more natural route for a little while. And if I have to go on a second treatment in the fall, I will. Overall, I'm trying to be strong because this is very, very hard for me. And I'm proud of myself for even getting this far in the treatment. I wanted to quit so many times. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because yes, right now I'm off the antibiotics and I feel amazing. Do I think I still have Lyme disease? Maybe. But overall, I feel so much better than I did before I started the treatment, like so much better. I feel like I'm 90% of the way there, so thank you guys for just sticking around with me and listening to all my updates on my vlog channel. You guys are awesome, and that's why I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm honestly happy. I'm in a good place in my life right now. I'm gonna worry about the fall when it gets here. I'm gonna try and spend this summer focusing on myself, focusing on my videos and my family and my friends and my boyfriend, and I am not gonna let Lyme disease get to me anymore because I am a fighter and I'm strong and I am doing this. And I just want to end this video by saying, please guys, you guys mean so much to me. If you ever go in a forest or just really anywhere out in nature, Wear long pants, wear long sleeves, put on bug spray. DEET is very good for getting rid of ticks, but don't put it directly on your skin. Put it over your clothing. Make sure you wear sneakers. Just make sure every single part of your body is covered and your skin is not exposed. Please, I do not want you guys getting Lyme disease. That would kill me. So just be careful when you're out in a forest, in nature. Protect yourself, guys, okay? You only live once. You do not want to have to deal with what I'm dealing with. And if you ever get a bite that you're not sure is a tick, let's say you look on your skin and you have a circular pink or red mark, that is not good, especially if it is a target-shaped mark. Please go get it checked out. And if you actually see a tick embedded in your skin, please get yourself checked out for Lyme disease. It's better to get the 10 days of antibiotics to get rid of any bacteria in your body than to wait a year like I did and have to deal with 3 months of antibiotics and still not knowing if it's in my system. So yeah, just please be careful, guys. Thank you for letting me share this update with you. This summer is going to be antibiotic free and we're going to see what happens. If I get sick again, then in the fall I'll be going on a second treatment, but I'm not going to just jump to conclusions. We're going to see what happens. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking with me and I will see you in my next video. Bye!